Hello everyone, Lawrence here, welcome to the Ride With Me channel. Christmas came early for me because today I went and picked up the Canyon Exceed CF SLX, a full carbon fiber bike. Basically the frame itself, this is the medium frame. I should actually have a large, but I have a medium here. 870 grams for the frame. We got DT Swiss carbon fiber rims, a Canyon carbon fiber, actually a leaf spring seat post to get some sort of vertical compliance. They promise 10.9 millimeters of rear suspension, I guess it would be called. It's just basically a leaf spring. So carbon fiber RockShox RS1 fork, carbon fiber stem, carbon fiber handlebars, basically carbon fiber everything. This cross-country bike, it weighs, for a 29-inch bike with a 2x11 setup, the bike weighs 8.5 kilograms, so super lightweight here. Really like it. So I picked this bike up this morning, took it for a ride because today was time for me to do intervals. I hate intervals, but the Exceed made it a lot better for me. So I got 7 new personal bests and I got like 1 second away from a KOM. So some people asked if this channel was still alive, so that's why I'm really quickly making this video. It's like a bit of a preview to tell you guys, yes, the channel is still alive, and yes, I have some really awesome content coming your way. So about the bike, let's just do first impressions. It's great, so it's super lightweight, and you don't really feel that when you're up to speed, but you can get this bike up to speed so quickly. It's amazing. It's just incredibly explosive out of corners, especially when you're out of the saddle, when you're really just pulling on those handlebars and just pushing your maximum power. I kind of forgot how awesome hardtails were riding my Nerve, because even with a locked out rear suspension and the best anti-squat system in the world, it's not going to be anywhere close to a hardtail. So it's so fast under acceleration. I really like that. And of course the carbon fiber everything and the fact that it's so light really helps with that. But yeah, the bike itself, amazing to ride. It does feel a bit, the rear, it is, I guess, sprung, because this is basically 2 leaf springs. And also if you look at just how thin the chain stays and the seat stays are, there is 11 millimeters of vertical compliance in there, probably even more because I have the saddle up really high. But it kind of, if you have like a ruler and you just ping it off of a table, that's kind of how the rear feels, because there's no damping in there. But it's not a problem. So if you go really fast over cobblestones, it completely, well, not completely, but it makes it a lot more comfortable. Big impacts, obviously, it doesn't deal with very well because it's only like 11 millimeters of rear travel. In the front, the RS1 shock, I can't say a single bad thing about the RS1. It's very stiff and it's incredibly subtle and smooth, and it just takes the top of a lot of stuff. I noticed that I was running way too high tire pressures. I was running 2 bars because honestly I have no idea what sort of tire pressures you run in a 2.2 inch wide 29 tire, because I run 2.6s on a 650B on my own bike. So again, massive thanks to Canyon for borrowing me this bike. I'm going to put somewhere between 20 and 30 hours into this bike before I do my full review. So subscribe if you haven't already to see that video. I'm racing it on Christmas Day, so that should be interesting. But I'm doing about 9 hours of riding every week. So I should get a really good idea of just how good this bike is, because at the moment I can't say a single bad thing about it, other than of course the tires. I don't like skinny tires. So yeah, but you can't really, I mean, in the front you can go, basically you can put plus size tires in the front, but the rear is super narrow because Canyon obviously wanted to save a lot of weight. The best way to do it is just use less material. So there isn't a lot of clearance in here, so that's less than a finger with a 2.2 inch tire at the rear. So I can't go wider than this, but they do roll pretty quick. So it's also a pretty aerodynamic bike, believe it or not. So over there, the street over there is one of my favorites to go Strava segment hunting on, so KOM hunting. I'm averaging over a 2 kilometer stretch of road. I'm averaging 44.6 kilometers an hour on a mountain bike, so it's quite aerodynamic. It's incredibly efficient. That's just the way to put it. It's so efficient with your energy, because I went for 90 minutes of intervals today, and when I go with my Neuron for half an hour of intervals, it feels about as, fatiguing. So I just wanted to keep on riding, but I couldn't because I had to do more schoolwork, which is why I haven't made more videos before. So sorry for schoolwork, but schoolwork's mostly done. I do have exams coming up, but that's not as much work. So I'm going to put a lot of time into the Exceed CF SLX. It's a full XT group set, by the way, I didn't mention that. And then the front is carbon fiber race face next SL cranks and a race face turbine chain rings. But I don't know how many teeth there are on there yet, because honestly, I got this bike home at 12:30 today, and I went for a 1.5 hour ride, and well, it's not much later right now, and I already did schoolwork. So anyway, guys, subscribe if you want to see more of this bike. If you like this video, this is just a vlog style and some first impressions. Press that like button, and if you didn't, there's the dislike button and the subscribe button for when I make a video that you do like. But anyway, thank you very much for watching the Ride With Me channel. I'll see you guys sometime in the future with a full review of the Exceed CF SLX. I'm also doing a video about nighttime mountain biking in the very near future. So stay tuned, guys. See you in the next one.